Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Yakima OffGrid roof-mounted cargo basket here on our 2009 Ford F-150. Now obviously, this isn't on our roof, it's on the bed of our truck, and how we're doing that is going to be a little special something called this RetraxONE XR Hard Tonneau cover with a T-slot track on the side. So this guy is amazing. However, it's not what we're showcasing off here today. This is just simply what's allowing us to use our off-grid. Of course, giving us a nice little crossbar system to go ahead and run across and actually go ahead and clamp this on the bed of our truck. What's great about this, you're getting that tonneau cover, right? But you're also getting this maximum space here. The off-grid itself is gonna offer you a great way of carrying your cargo. This could be nice too. You're going, well, I have this whole bed, right? Where's all my stuff? Well, maybe you're assuming your bigger, bulkier items are gonna be in the bed of your truck while you go ahead and throw your quick access items on here, especially if you find yourself at your destination. Maybe you don't want to go ahead and scrounge to the front here, mess with your tonneau all the way. This way, we can go ahead, just put those quick items up on here. Definitely just going to give you a little bit of advantage. And one thing I really like about the off-grid too, you're not limited to just cargo in this basket. You do have these adapter bars as well. So maybe sometimes, yeah, we're fully utilizing it for the cargo. Sometimes it's maybe just us and the spouse on the weekend trips. We're not going to be utilizing the space too much. We can go ahead and maybe throw another bike rack carrier up on here. And what's great about it too, being on the bed of the truck, you can see how much space we have. We also have the Yakima High Road on the other side, carrying our bike over there. And as you guys can see, it doesn't leave you too much room though. It is somewhat of a wider basket. A smaller basket might be the Yakima Skinny Warrior. That guy is actually gonna be great because you have all this open room here, especially with a tonneau cover or no tonneau cover. You have your window and you don't really wanna be impacting that viewing too much. That Skinny Warrior becomes really nice to stick behind that driver's seat. That way you're not impacting your vision too much. But overall though, guys, you're not too worried about the vision. I think the off-grid's excellent. It's got that really cool look to itself. These tie-down points become really easy to run through a cam buckle or a ratchet strap system to go ahead and secure all your cargo. And in tandem with these adapter bars, becomes really easy to start managing that cargo you actually throw up in the off-grid. We are going to have 165 pounds of carrying capacity for our roof basket alone on the off-grid. One thing I'll say to that though, you are going to have a roof rack system. Your crossbars are also going to have a weight capacity. So let's make sure we are keeping that in mind. It's not going to take too much to start really getting a lot of weight here on the bed of your truck. So just be a little conscious of that. And again, that is your dynamic load. So that's when you're in movement. You could use the off-grid for some of your maybe heavier items. The one thing I'd be careful about though, you are going to be putting a little pressure in your sidewalls too. So let's not get too crazy with it. Staying well within that 165 is going to be a sure bet that we're not going to be damaging any of our accessories or the bed of our truck. All right guys, now that we are up on here, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some inside dimensions. So obviously on the website you're going to have those full ones, but I just want to give you guys the real carrying capacity of this guy, and that is going to be putting you for your length at about 40¼ inches there to the very end. Now obviously we have this open back here, which isn't going to limit you too much. Your longer items are going to have an a-okay time getting through that. And one thing you can do to actually extend your length is take off this fairing. You guys can see these clips going around there. Make it really easy to pop the guy off. Now that fairing is great, of course, for cutting down a little bit on that wind drag. Gives you a nice little bug splatter shield. Now being on the back in the bed of the F-150, not going to be the biggest issue for ourselves, of course. So I might see a lot of us popping that out. One thing that's nice about that though, that's going to prevent anything from shifting and hitting that cab window, which can be great. To give ourselves the width here though, our inside width is going to be right at 37½ inches for yourself. And for our height that we're adding on here is going to be right at 5 inches there, guys. So definitely a lot of room for cargo. I think the off-grid does a great job. And again, with those contact points, you're not going to have any trouble going ahead and managing the cargo that you throw up. To get this installed really takes nothing at all. Big thing, gotta be ahead and throwing it up on here. To do that, it's not the heaviest carrier, so as long as you're being gentle with it and laying it down, you should have no trouble getting it appropriately spaced here. The only other thing to watch out for, these foot pads can actually be shifted, of course. To do that, you're gonna have to lift it up a little bit more. We have the other one secured, but you guys can see this whole track length that actually can shift down into, which is great. So that makes it really easy to go ahead. Maybe you have this set for a kayak carrier or something else that really needs that requirement. However you have it set, you can go ahead and get these foot pads in the right position. Once you have them on there though, we're going to have this little strap. It is going to be a rubber coated metal strap, and all it does is simply latch right in here to this position, bring itself over, and close and lock just like that. Now if you do need to do any adjustment, you have this little bolt here to go ahead and tighten or loosen your strap length. That way you can go ahead and make sure you have a nice secure fit. Now one thing And the very inside here you're seeing as well is a plastic locking core. Highly recommend grabbing yourself some locking cores from us here at etrailer.com to go ahead and actually start securing this carrier to your bed of your truck when you leave it unattended, or of course your cab if that's how you guys are planning to set it up. The one thing with that as well, if you do have any other Yakima accessories, it becomes really easy to utilize Yakima's same key system. So we can go ahead, grab those locking cores, and maybe we have our Yakima High Road on the other side. We actually get those keyed alike. That way we can reduce our key rings down to one ring. Makes it way easier for myself as well to have a couple spares. That way I know I'm always going to have a key to get all of my accessories unlocked. Overall, guys, I think this is gonna be a great way of giving yourself just a little bit more cargo space on your truck. Now, of course, we are on the bed of it, and you're gonna have a lot of room in there as well, but this becomes great for those quick, easy access items. Water coolers become really nice to throw on here on the end of it, too. You can go ahead, stick that there. That way everybody can grab their cups and just open up right there, get some water. If you guys find yourself on the work site, that becomes a nice way to utilize it. And I really do like how we just have a little bit more room for when we have those longer road trips. It really becomes surprising to me how quickly a car gets filled up, especially you have 4 family members on those trips. Well, guys, hopefully this is gonna be a great little way of outfitting your truck for yourself. I think that about does it for our look at the Yakima OffGrid roof-mounted cargo basket here today on our 2009 Ford F-150. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.